It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Off-play action, Fields.
Look at that, man.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here.
Oh, my God. Why do you just keep catching the ball off the deflection,
didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
This defense for the Bears, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Second down, Mills. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Fourth down, Mills. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
The option right is Fields.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Play action. It's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
Bro, this is really paged up. Like that shit, alright. DK? Yeah, man. Like, I'm like there, bro. Like, they not even acting like my nigga. Acting like I can go catch the ball.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Like, shit is insane.
On 2nd and inches, Fields.
Like, dude, win that bitch every single time.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
What?
Another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
Okay, man, nigga.
Interesting.
Nigga everything.
Probably worse than the running through the interception.
Bro, like, I'm there. Like, I cannot play no more better coverage. I'm gonna go kick that bitch and
Boy,
just.
no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Just literally drop back and just throw that bitch in the air.
They snap it to Fields.
Hope he fucking catch that motherfucker.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mills. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not going to get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. A 1st down throw from Mills. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, my God.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On play action, Mills.
He all right, man.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, he got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll try to throw here. Mills. Going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust.
How? I'm not the pocket.
This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are able to strike.
That nigga pushed off, bruh.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
First down, Mills. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Mills on the bootleg. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play fake, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Throwing, Mills. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. His pass on target. Velus Jones with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. On play action, Fields. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. Santos' kick is up and through. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Jello, what quarter you in? Third, 6:42.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for
6:42.
The Texans down on the scoreboard.
No, I said 6:42. Like time. Third.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
No, I'm winning by 11.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
It was 6:42. Lost me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lane. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to work through there.
Damn, that's fucking terrible.
8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
I'm up 30 and 13.
Got him again.
Who's blocking this nigga, bro? My fucking God.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right
foot. Man, that's the game, man. See what you're going to do with defense, man.
This is intercepted for the 3rd time. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos.
make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Oh, I don't make no fucking sense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Shit.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The 40. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Texans.
Hit that nigga with some easy gig.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have
They can do
approval.
shit on
I think a
offense.
lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm
Like,
wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel,
they can stop like
You're
this.
exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers. Positive yardage. Well done.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. Touchdown! Chase Claypool, 26 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Houston Texans were looking to add another playmaker to its receiving group this offseason, and they'll certainly get that from John Mechie from Alabama. He had over 2,000 yards in his final 2 years with the Crimson Tide.
Oh, my God.
In every game.
Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 41 yards.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taken at about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's got some space here. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good throw in the football.
Come on, CD.
And it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet.
Catch the ball.
Think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. Second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the Chargers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Mills. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw, Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Bro, my niggas go for the rock.
In this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people.
Bro.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 3rd and goal, Mills. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So at 4th and goal, you're trying by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On 2nd down and 4, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They'll go to Montgomery to try to widen some clock. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Mills on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Pierce on the counter. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Pierce, diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more comfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, Melly.
Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope.
Yeah.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. first down. Here's Love. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. I mean, once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go option to the short side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I just nigga fucking got the momentum, and I'm up by
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the
it's down and got the fucking momentum, kid. What the fuck? It's down 12.
Touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
How much time left? I thought I finished my game for y'all.
So 4 minutes
the
left.
Texans offense ready to
Y'all
go
thought
here
y'all game
for
before
their next
me.
drive.
I would have felt.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened.
Y'all thought y'all game
last
before
time out
me.
when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments.
That's what I want right there, nigga. That's what I want right there, man. That bitch is not getting no one-on-one coverage. No fucking more than
And the
that.
Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Who's that? Oh, DK.
DK. Hell yeah. Okay. Ain't got that nigga no one-on-one no
The
more.
win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Outside. It's fucking so, It's
Charles, a lot of happy.
all you could do is throw that bitch up